Hello students. So the next topic we are having here, how do we control fire or the fire fighting? Okay. So students, as we know, fire at home, shops and factories can be very disastrous, right? And often can lose life and property as well. So the fire should be brought under control and extinguished as soon as possible. So, what do you understand from the word firefighting? Firefighting means to control and extinguish the unwanted fire. Okay, so fire can be controlled by removing one or more of the conditions required for combustion to take place. It is not possible, as we know, it's not possible to remove all the combustible substances when a building catches fire, right? So, the firefighting operation mainly work on the two principles. Like first is bringing down the temperature of the burning substance below their ignition temperature, मीन्स उसका ignition temperature हमें लो करना पड़ता है, सब्सटेंस की मतलब टेम्परेचर को लो करना पड़ता है, मतलब उसके इग्निशन टेम्परेचर से भी लो, ठीक है. एंड सेकंड कंडीशन इज कटिंग ऑफ द सप्लाई ऑफ एयर टू द बर्निंग सब्सटेंस. एयर की सप्लाई को कट करना पड़ेगा बर्निंग सब्सटेंस से, बिकॉज एज वी नो एयर इज द नेसेसरी कंडीशंस फॉर द कंबशन. So the fire extinguishers are used, to fight with the fire. Okay, so here the water as a fire extinguisher. Students, as we know, when the fire breaks out in our home, we or in our neighborhood, the first thing we must do is to call the fire service by dialing 101, right? So when a fire brigade comes, for the fireman extinguish the fire by throwing water under pressure on the fire, right? The water thrown on the fire, it cools the combustible substances below its ignition temperature and prevent the fire from spreading, right? But there are some limitations also, students, which are are as follow, or which I am going to discuss. First is water cannot be used to extinguish fire in electrical wiring caused by electrical short circuit. This is because water is a conductor of electricity. When it is poured over the burning electrical wires or appliances, it causes electric shock to the people involved in the firefighting operation. Okay, this electric shock can even kill the people. Okay, so this is the first limitation, that water cannot be used to extinguish fire in electrical wiring or electrical appliances. Okay, second limitation is water cannot be used to put off the fire caused by burning oil or petrol. Why so? Because water, being heavier than oil, settles at the bottom and oil floats over this and water continues to burn. And okay, बिकॉज जब हम वाटर डालते हैं ऑयल पे, तो वाटर एज लाइट वेट है, नीचे बैठ जाता है और ऑयल ऊपर फ्लोट करता रहता है एंड इट कॉन्टिन्यूज टू बर्न. सो वी शुड नॉट यूज वाटर, okay, to put off the fire caused by burning oil or petrol. Okay, students? Student, next is the carbon dioxide as a fire extinguisher. For fires involving electrical equipments and inflammable substances like petrol, carbon dioxide is the best fire extinguisher. Okay, carbon dioxide, being heavier than oxygen, surrounds the burning combustible substance like a blanket, and this cuts off the contact between the burning combustible substance and the oxygen supply and brings down the temperature of the fuel. Okay, hence the fire gets extinguished. Okay, so the added advantage of carbon dioxide is that the most cases it does not harm the electrical equipments. Okay, we get the supply of carbon dioxide extinguisher fire from the fire extinguisher, that the picture I have shown on in the slide. Okay, we often see like this extinguisher in our schools, offices, godowns and hospitals as well, students. Like as we know, when a person catches fire, we we try to cover him with the blanket. Why so? Because blanket cut off the supply between the burning person and the air, due to which the fire comes down and we can save the life of the person. Okay, that's why the burning person covered with the blanket. So here I am having the next topic, that is flame. So students, what is flame? First of all, what is flame? A flame is a region where combustion of fuel takes place to produce heat and light. Flame क्या है? रीजन है एक जहाँ पे कंबशन होती है फ्यूल की और हीट और लाइट प्रोड्यूस होती है. ओके, All gaseous fuels burn with the flame, but only those solid or liquid fuel which vaporize on heating burn with flame. Okay, and the type of flame produced depends upon the proportion of air and oxygen which is available for the combustion. Okay, so we are here the different zones of the flame, students, which we will discuss. First of means under this we will discuss about the structure of flame, which is a very important topic of the chapter. Structure of flame, you must know about the various zones of the flame. Okay, so it consists three different colored zones. Okay, so let's discuss about it. So first is the outer zone, which is blue in color, students. You can see in the picture, even on the slide, outer zone of the flame, which is blue in color. Students, in this zone there is a plenty of air, means lots of air is present, so complete combustion of the wax takes place, producing carbon dioxide and water vapor. Okay, it has the highest temperature in the flame. Okay, means the hottest part of the flame. Okay, the outer zone is quite thin and non-luminescent. Mean non-luminous, it do not emits their light because it's blue in color. At the base of the wick there is a oxygen rich region where carbon monoxide burn with the blue color, and the region of the flame is known as blue zone. Okay, it's the hottest part but the non luminous part. बहुत ज़्यादा हाई टेम्परेचर होता है बट ये लाइट नहीं देता. इट्स कॉल्ड द ब्लू कलर जोन. इफ इट्स नॉट क्लियर यू इन दिस स्लाइड, I can show you the previous one. You can see here near the base of the wick a blue zone is there because there is a high quantity of the oxygen is there. So next I am having the middle zone, students. Okay, which is called the yellow zone. Okay, in this zone there is not enough air for the complete burning of the wax vapors. Okay, the incomplete burning of wax vapors produces carbon particles and the carbon monoxide. Okay, the unburned carbon particles becomes hot and emits yellow light. So it is the glow of hot carbon particles which makes the middle zone of the flame luminous, means light giving. Luminous means those give lights. Okay, so these carbon particles leave the flame as smoke and soot. Okay, it's moderately hot zone and the major part of the flame. Okay, you can see here in the slide middle zone, which is yellowish in color. I am showing you the previous one even to for the clear picture. Okay, so the third zone, students, third zone is the innermost zone. Okay, innermost zone is called the black zone. Okay, this zone lacks oxygen and hence in this zone least or no combustion takes place. Okay, so it appears black. It contains unburnt wax vapors. The innermost zone is the least hot part of the flame. In other words, we also can say that innermost is the least hot region of the flame. Okay, and that's why it's black in color. Hope the zones of candles are clear to you, students.